It's unexplainable, but these behaviors, come with consequence. You know, in the stories of the Bible, we hear about how God was punishing the Israelites, right? God was punishing the Israelites. Okay, that's the way it's written. Okay, cause and effect. If your society doesn't care about its people, if your society doesn't care about its self-defense against aggressive neighbors, if your society doesn't take care of its weakest, if your society doesn't have any moral standards, well, guess what? That neighbor of yours is going to come over and he's going to stomp your face in, because his army is worried about stuff. They are strong. They are taking care of their people. They are food. They feed their whatever, and they see y'all and they're, man, look at these clowns. Let's go get them. Let's go stomp their heads in. Why? Because the world is full of these, these snakes, right? We're talking about snakes. There is snakes out there, and when a society, when a nation falls away from a standard, right? They in the story it says they fell away from God, so God punished them. Okay, that's the way it's written. So they fall away from this standard and they get punished. Not punished, cause and effect. You don't protect your borders. You don't feed you don't have an army. You don't have a standing army. Your society's rules and behaviors are all corrupt. And you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get your head stomped in by the next nation, by the next neighbor, by the next gang, by the next hoodlums, by the next narcos, or whoever wants to take over the neighborhood, or whatever, the next business who is more on top of things than you. You know what I'm saying? When you fall away from the standard, you call it punishment, whatever, but it's cause and effect. You will suffer the consequences. But there's consequence in our behavior. There's consequence in our ideals, in our ideology. There's consequence in how we live. There's consequences whether we think of our actions ahead of time or not. There's consequence in our words that we speak. There's consequence in our actions.